Welcome to Christ Lutheran School's Digital Chapel. Today we will hear a message from Pastor Travis. But as always, let's start with a little music.
Good morning, CLS. Happy Chapel Day. I'm here in my front yard sheltering in place. It was raining quite a bit ago, and that reminded me of a song. But before I sing it, I have to teach you the motions. You might know them already. Rise and shine and give God the glory. Here's how you do it. Rise and shine, jazz hands, and give God the glory, glory. When you see the X, you clap. Children of the Lord. You got it. The Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Get those animals out of the muddy, muddy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. So Noah, he built him an arky, Noah, he built him an arky, made it out of hickory, barky, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came on by twosies, animals, they came on by twosies, elephants and kangaroosies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. It rained and poured for 40 daisies, rained and poured for 40 daisies, nearly drove those animals crazies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The sun came out and dried up the landy, sun came out and dried up the landy, everything was fine and dandy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came off by threesies, animals, they came off by threesies. Now you know the birds and the beesies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Now this is the end of our story. This is the end of our story. Everything was hunky-dory, children of the Lord. One more time! So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Howard. Now, let's hear a message from Pastor Travis.
The story of Noah is probably one of the best known stories in all of Scripture. And maybe you know that story well, and maybe you kind of feel like Noah does right now. You feel like you're on an ark, and whereas Noah was surrounded by all these smelly, stinky animals, you're surrounded by your smelly, stinky brother or sister. Or maybe as a parent, you feel like you have gotten your fill of being a homeschool teacher at this point. Whatever the case may be, Noah has a lot to teach us. The first thing he has to teach us is this, that we're all going through some sort of a flood in life. Of course, we can state the obvious. COVID-19 has us staying at home, schools are out, parents don't know what to do, maybe you don't know what to do. It's hard to adjust to Zoom and everything else on our plates. We've got a lot to deal with, and it seems like a flood, but there's more to it than that. Because we all have things going on inside of ourselves. Friends that we've lost, things we've said that we wish we could take back, things that have been said to us that just absolutely hurt. Whatever the case may be, we are all going through some sort of a flood in life. And sometimes it feels like that water is coming up above our nose, and it feels like we're gonna drown. And the truth is we can if we let it. If we don't hang on to something, we will drown in the agony or the anxiety or the fears that we have in our life. But Noah teaches us something about that. See, Noah remains on this boat. He has faith in God, and then all of a sudden, the land becomes dry, and the animals finally get off this darn boat, and life kind of returns to normal. And God puts this beautiful rainbow in the sky as a promise to Noah and all people that God will never, ever again flood the earth. But it's a promise that goes deeper than that. It's a promise that God is making to us that he'll never abandon us, that he'll always be there. And so every time we see a rainbow, we remember the hope we have. No matter what the flood is in your life right now, I know that there is hope. And I know that that source of hope is named Jesus Christ. The second thing that Noah teaches us, that story of the ark teaches us, is that we're all being called to something. Now, we're not being called to create this large boat. We're certainly not called right now to be digging trenches and building houses in the ground so that, we have to stay by ourselves during this time. No, we're not called to that. No, we're called to be good friends. We're called to be good neighbors. We're called to pray for the people in our neighborhood. Here's my challenge to you in this time. Is to really be the church, to be a Christian like you never have before. Never before have we had to keep 6 feet away from other people. Never before have we not been allowed to congregate together unless it was when we were being persecuted thousands of years ago. But now it is the supreme time to learn what it means to be a Christian. A Christian who has to deal with the changes that are happening in the world right now. And we know that it's not always going to be this way. And so we adapt. My challenge to you is to call somebody in your class this week, to check in on them. Parents, I'd ask you to call an old friend or to call another parent that you normally wouldn't call, to see how they're doing, to really be the church, to practice what it means to be Christ in action. No matter what, I know that you can do this. You are up for the challenge. It's going to be all right. We learned that from Noah. No flood is going to be permanent, and Jesus will always be there to be our hope. God bless you. I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to see you again soon.
Thank you, Pastor Travis, for another awesome message on hope.